There are so many excuses. It's so easy to find those excuses that I don't have time to work out because I need to work, or, all those things that we're telling ourselves.
It's that good life. It's that good.
I find it hard to combine this life thing, work, and working out and training for my goals. But I've also found 6 things that are really helping me in terms of getting that training over with and getting it into my daily routine. And number 1 is being more efficient. I find myself spending way too much time from getting from bed to the bathroom, from the bathroom to the kitchen, making myself breakfast, spending a lot of time preparing the breakfast, eating it, all those things. I tend to procrastinate. So what I found is that if I get out there as soon as I've had breakfast, or maybe even before breakfast, that helps me a lot. I am back in the office earlier, I'm ready to work, and just being more efficient in the morning really helps me to get the workout in, because I'm really good at telling myself that I don't have time. But I always have time. I just need to be more efficient on other things, and I will find the time. So stop wasting time doing other things and just get to it. Number 2, prioritize. You need to prioritize when you set yourself a goal. You made yourself a commitment, you committed to a goal, and you need to put your money where your mouth is. So what I find to be really helpful is to know that, okay, I have this goal here, and in order for me to get to that goal, there are a lot of things that I have to say yes to, but there are also a lot of things that I need to say no to. So even though hanging out with friends and being very social is a lot of fun, you might have to give up some of those things. I'm not saying that you should stop being social altogether, but there are things like getting home late and sleeping less, or having more alcohol, or eating unhealthy food. All those things, it will affect your training or your performance. And obviously you're not an elite athlete, so you don't need to kind of say no to all of these things, but it's more the consistency of prioritizing your goal and the commitment that you made to yourself. Depending on how close you are to your goal, I really believe in staying away from alcohol the last weeks before your performance, because alcohol is poison, and even though we all enjoy it from time to time, it's nice to not have any of that before any big performance. Number 3 is planning. I find that if I plan my week beforehand, it's much easier to get the training done. Sometimes I know that I will have a very busy week, and then I will make sure that the hard workouts are not on the days where I have a heavy workload. If I have a lot to do one day, I will make sure that I have either a rest day, if that's needed, or at least an easy run. Not having one of those hard threshold trainings or long hard runs, because I know that will drain me more of energy, and I might not even have the energy to do it, because I know that there's a heavy day ahead of me or behind me. So making sure that you plan ahead, making sure that the training kind of fits into your lifestyle is imperative to performing, having more fun, and keeping your energy. And also in terms of just staying away from injuries and sickness. Number 4, 15 minutes is more than nothing. I find myself thinking that, I don't have time to work out today because I don't have an hour, I don't have 2 hours to actually find time to train. But the biggest mistakes that most of us will make is that 15 minutes is nothing. The difference between nothing and 15 minutes of working out is so much bigger than the difference between 15 minutes and 60 minutes. So just activating your body and getting yourself out there will really make a difference. And I think that just knowing that if you can get out for 15 minutes in the morning, and who doesn't have time for 15 minutes, it will help you. And obviously it's not sustainable to do only 15 minutes every day if you want to do something like a marathon or any performance actually, but sometimes you might not have time for it, you might not have the energy for it, but just get out there. 15 minutes is better than nothing. Number 5, adjust to your life. And I know I already talked about how you have to adjust to a hard or long working day or whatever, but really, sometimes you might not have time or the energy to go through with all of the training that you wanted to. So don't let yourself, or don't beat yourself up just because you're not able to work out every day or have all the trainings that you know that you need. Sometimes you just need to prioritize your work. Sometimes you just need to do other things than your actual training. And even though that might suck, it will be better in the long run for you to just adjust to it rather than just pushing through. Because obviously you might find time to get a run in at midnight, but I don't think that's very sustainable. You need to get your sleep. You need to have enough energy to keep yourself up there if you want to perform and progress as an athlete, whether you are an elite athlete or you are just a hobby athlete like I am right now. Number 6, live your life. You need to prioritize life first. I mean, if you're an elite athlete, obviously performing in sports and working out and trainings, that is your life. But for you and for me, we probably have a lot of other things going on in our lives. And I think that is important for us to kind of just embrace that and don't think that we need to be super obsessed with our sport all the time. If people ask you to hang out or do something, don't say, no, I can't because I have this workout plan. Just adjust your training or your workout to your life. I'm not saying that you have to do this all the time, because if you need to, or if you have this goal and you committed to it, you obviously have to walk the talk. But have fun, do the things that make you happy, because if you're not happy, you will not be able to perform. Happiness and fun is the foundation for any good performance. At least that's that's what I believe in. So what are you doing to kind of combine this work, training, and life thing? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you like this content, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.